What's going on? It's the one and only Blk Boi George.
It is your boy DuBlaVaeé.
We are doing real life and music.
The after show. Stay tuned.
Let's go.
Break that down. What do y'all remember happening?
Child, what happened? Yeah, child. I remember hearing somebody was shouting at me they love Tina, and I said, Tina Snow? Like Megan Thee Stallion? Me too, because that's the only Tina I know.
But what
So,
y'all?
he gave me a set, he gave me like 10 minutes to perform. Mm-hmm. So, I started off with this song called The Prototype. Just you're breaking the movement of gifted to be different. I'm gifted to be different. And then when I go into the first verse, first off, I didn't know that Jamal was going to be sitting next to me doing the performance. So I thought we would have microphones that we can kind of walk around and work the crowd. Because it was a big crowd of people there. So when I seen that I'm starting to perform and that it's attached to a chord, I was like, oh my God. Then Jamal is sitting right here. And I had already knew when Jamal was sitting right here, damn, this boy's gonna think of something, because the first line of the song is, R.I.P. to Jamal, you went out like a lame, my daddy never, So I seen Jamal like
What did you say about Tina though?
But then when I get to the Tina line, even got Tina for the thrill all night, nigga. Hope you ready to arrive. It was like it was about just having fun, because that's a party drug. It's about it's about partying.
But to be clear, you was referring to Jamal on Empire.
To Jamal on Empire. Yeah, so Jamal on Empire was what I was referring to. It wasn't about Jamal that was sitting next to me. It was about Jamal on Empire. Just talking about the differences on how Daddy treated us on being gay. And then when I get to the Tina line, that was just the final straw for Jamal, because I was just talking about party and play. So party and play is a big thing within the community. So it was like, when I wrote the line, I was like, ooh, that's gonna be real catchy, because so many people do tea within the community. So they're gonna be like, damn, somebody actually spoke on it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people like the song because I speak on it, because they're like, holy shit, I just heard somebody say Tina in the song. So shit, they're like, shit, we got a song for Tina.
Next
now.
track.
But I see people really like the song because it does mention Tina. So I can't take away the fact that people are enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? It's an enjoyable drug within the sex community of gay. So
I heard it make song.
Well, my hard. So
in my head, J Dot touched Jamal a lot. And because of that, I just felt like it was very much probably the smallest situation that probably most people didn't see or even know about, that Jamal made was a moment.
But Jamal, think about it. Jada said he felt like it wasn't because he touched her, it's because in the song, Jada said Jamal do Tina, but he was talking about Jamal on Empire. So he felt like Jamal probably thought he was talking about
Jamal on Empire. What? They need to quit. Stop it. Jamal.
Okay, regardless of what, the song is old. Now look, this is the song that he performed, that he says for Jamal Empire, is old. It's older than the time that he done known that Jamal. Mm-hmm. The fact that they both got the same name and both do the same thing. Mm-hmm. Who fault is that? And the fact that he really think people was listening to J Dot lyrics is really flattering. Because he thought people were listening to the song, and he the only one that heard that part.
I remember. So you did Gifted to be different first?
Yeah.
I remember, and I was like, Gifted. And I was like, okay. And then he do the next song.
Or I get to the next song. It was
all the same song. So in the two verses, I was with it and then I wasn't. Because I said something about the Tina and the party, and I was like,
Jamal walk over to me. Jamal says,
before we get to
Jamal
that part, let's get into this part. Why did you dance in here? And you said this is something you do in the club all the time.
Because on that verse of the song, I say, you straight boys be acting like pawns, said when I cry like wolf, when I grab on their butt, but I was looking like damn, got your ass on display, roll your neck and say this with you, but you claim you okay. Nigga, please, call it heavy swag. Hands on your hip and gospel always in the mix saying how you want to spit a grease. You know, that's what I do in every scene of me performing the song.
And that's what you had
without consent.
So that's actually why you when you
gagged him, girl.
You said Tina and you grabbed him, and that's when you came to touch on.
Boy, that boy was over it. You know, and it was embarrassing.
That baby grabbed the mic. That baby grabbed. He said, "Let me tell you something."
You did not grab. You didn't ask for my permission. You didn't get consent.
What are you thinking at that point when he grabbed the mic? I think he said you don't never do a performance like that or something like that.
No, he said I always do that.
Yeah, I always do that every time I perform.
He said I never ask for permission.
I've never asked for permission. I sound just like the damn scene, but I've never asked for permission. You know, I've never.
But do you understand why now you probably should get permission?
Well, no, I would never steal because of the fact that when I'm in clubs, it's always a shock factor to people, and the men go crazy for it because they're not expecting.
They're not getting straight. How do you know?
Well,
first off, you gonna get hit in the face.
First off, I mean, you could kind of scout out from how people are digging the lyrics because I'm insinuating I'm gay in the song.
Gotcha.
So you're already scouting out the people that's tuning in and is like, and they're finding me to be sexy. They're finding me to be brave. I look at it like a Janet Jackson moment. Janet Jackson ain't going in no damn body in no damn crowd that asks you, can I rub on you? She's going to take that man out of the crowd, even if his wife is standing next to him, and she's going to kiss him, she's going to caress on him, because I'm Janet Jackson, and you're going to love this moment.
But if he didn't want to do it, she wouldn't have made him.
Jada gets on stage and be the Blk Boi George. So I always say it's whether you like it or not. Most people don't even know who the original Boy George is. So like, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. So like, it's literally, I don't even know, like, you know how you say compare, or I wouldn't even know who to tell you a J-Dot performance is like. I just have to say, you see it. If you agree with a girl, keep on. If you don't, keep on. Like, I don't know.
That same night, because he performed Gifted to Be Different, that's when you pulled him to the side and you confronted him about his lyrics.
I felt like that was a great time because, you know, for a period of time, he was bombarding me, like pushing up on me, want to ask questions and shit. So I felt like that was a good time.
Yes.
So, yeah. After he got off stage, and I was like, da-da-da-da-da-da. You know, we had a little talk down or whatnot. It went left. You know, I was everything but a child of God. Oh, I'm living this moment in my head, and I'm not too well with it. But yeah, that be everything but a child of God.
But you walked away. And
you walked away, and I was proud of you.
I did.
They said Karma walked away and got in her Uber, and I said, that means she prepped to walk away. She wasn't, because if she would have prepped to be his called the Uber.
But you know what? I was there to enjoy the show. I didn't want to perform. I just wanted to look at the great ones and, you know, just sit back.
The great ones.
Yeah, the great ones. Oh.
I'm just asking, refresh my memory.
I think Ceione, Jamal, and Jada.
Yeah,
oh, okay. Ceione. The great ones.
The great ones.
Okay.
Everybody's great in their own way.
First off, Karma.
Oh my God, I'm about to leave because I forgot about that. I forgot all about that. Everybody was about to fight.
Yes, Karma. First off, Karma started karmaing. You know, Karma didn't want to speak to me the whole time we were at the party. You know what I'm saying? Remember, I mentioned her name. I said hey to everybody, and everybody was like, "Why did you say her name? Like she don't want to be bothered." And you know, I was past it at that point. It was like, "Child, girl, what your issue is today?" You know. So after I left the stage, she said that she wanted to talk about the song. And why do I have a movement called Gifted to Be Different, and why I'm, you know...
Oh, the Blk Boi George thing.
Yeah, and I'm excluding her. You know, people like her. How can you be gifted to be different, but you don't like all people that's different? So, you know, I had got it, but she didn't want to get into no real conversation. She just wanted to get on my damn nerves. You know, so...
So how we get outside to the group trying to fight you? The girls, the Jamal.
Okay.
How did that happen?
I think
because I was talking to Karma. Right. So where the people came from?
I think Jamal jumped in it. I think they were saying y'all need to move or something like that. And then
me and Karma started getting loud.
Yeah.
Me and Karma started getting loud, and it started drawing the attention of the other people that was inside of the party. And then they started to come out, and it was like, I mean, in that point, I am the least common denominator. You know, it's like, well, everything is revolving around you, and people having issues with you. So why don't you just remove yourself from the party? And it was like, y'all don't own this property.
He was doing that shit. I forgot. He said, I'm standing on the sidewalk.
Yes.
But why
this is the property of Georgia.
Why did y'all get into it? But why did the group sort of get at Jada?
I don't think I was getting at him as much as I was just like, girl, just go. Just
Yeah,
go at
that's
this
it.
point, girl. You about to get jumped. They about to jump you. Jamal got 7 people here. And it's just you. And it was just like, and then Karma was trying to fight too. It was just like, all right. Everybody wants to fight you, Jada. Just leave. It was just like, oh my God, Jada is about to fight and get
Walk out of here, or do you want to get thrown out of here?
I was just like, Lord.
Taking his shoes off, and he was taking them off for like 5 minutes.
I swear to God, Jamal is always gonna start something and not finish it. Cause what the fuck?
Yeah, he was. I mean, it was starting to go a little bit too overboard. I mean, his cousin, he had a female cousin that was starting to bother me. And he was like, don't you respond to her, don't you talk to her.
Okay, he might say some shit like that.
Yes, and it was like, well, she's talking to me.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know this girl. You know, so, but
That was so messy. Oh my God, I forgot about all of that.
that shit right there, I ain't even gonna lie. That party was, you know, it just left me like, just emotionally wrecked.
Really?
I went to sat in the Marquette. Yeah, I went to sat in the Marquette and cried.
Oh.
You know,
I cried too, because you wrote my performance. I didn't even get to.
So Ty, you stayed. Did you get to see the Jamal family trying to fight Jada? I know you said you didn't see that.
No, girl. I saw them all leave
They
to
didn't
go
give
to
a about that boy. They didn't give a about that boy.
I would say this. I think that Jamal family was probably more excited to see Jamal get beat because they really wanted to do it. But
Whoop that baby.
I think they just wanted to make sure they saw it happen.